Welcome to New Zealand and to the Awaroa National Park.
So, obviously, typically I don't start out on the four-wheeler, but I was trying to roam to some of my favorite spots without having to go on foot. You know, the Twin Sandy Lakes up in the northeast are fantastic for fallow during their drink time, which is why I was headed up this way, but I was before their drink time and I spooked this herd out of their feed zone, so that's why this bit is like this. But anyway, welcome to Te Awaroa. This was for a long time one of my top favorite maps. It comes with a fantastic weapon with the DLC, the 303. Highly recommend it. Anyway, let's, do what we're here to do and go about this in the typical order we do. So starting off with species on the map and their classes. Class 1, we have the European rabbit, which is the rabbit that has burrows, the mallard, and the Merriam turkey. Class 3 is the chamois, the feral goat. Class 4 is the sika deer, the fallow deer, and also, newly addition to it, the Himalayan tahr, the Class 5 feral pig, and the Class 6 red deer, which means that you can hunt this map with just the 243 and cover everything except for Class 1, and you'll be just fine. I don't recommend that, but we'll get into it. Max levels for the animals on the map: the European rabbit, mallard, and Merriam turkey all max at level 3. The chamois, feral goat, sika deer, fallow deer, Himalayan tahr, and feral pig all max at level 5, and then the red deer max at level 9. The great ones on the map are the red deer, the fallow deer, and the Himalayan tahr. As far as drink times go, the chamois and tahr do not drink, so you're going to find those guys way up in the mountains, as you can see where I'm at right now. So, earliest to latest, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. feral pig, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. red deer, 10 a.m. to 13 is sika deer and fallow deer. Sika deer are on the western side, fallow deer are on the eastern side, and 15 to 18 is your feral goat. The European rabbit being in the burrows, they are going to be visible from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., noon to 16, and then again 19 to 23. I do think that the 5 to 9 and the 12 to 16 are the best times because nobody wants to hunt stuff at night if they don't have to. The, mallard and Merriam turkey and the rabbit also don't drink, but I kind of figured that was kind of a given. This is going to be a pretty quick guide compared to how things usually go. I hunted this map more than I needed to for the video. I really do adore this map, and now that we have the newly added Himalayan tahr, it's just, there's more draw to be up in the mountains than just the chamois now, which is really nice. But we're gonna get into weapons and what I recommend and why. Starting off with your base game, Class 1, any shotgun. Since there are 3 different Class 1 animals on this map, I would actually suggest the Cacciatore since it has more rounds than the Caversham. The Class 3 animals, which is just chamois and feral goat, keep the 243 in your inventory, but the Class 4 to 6, the 270 is sufficient. Just make sure you eventually get it to polymer tips. DLC weapons that I would recommend bringing along. Class 1, I wouldn't even bother with the DLC weapon. I would just stick with that Cacciatore shotgun. I wouldn't even bother. Class 3, I, again, would just stay with the 243 this base game. The only DLC weapon that I actually do sincerely recommend with this map is the one that comes with this map. So your Class 4 through 6, so your sika, fallow, tahr, feral pig, and red deer, use the 303 that comes with the map. You do get it for free by completing the missions, and that's the main story missions, not the side ones. You can get it for free, or you can purchase it. I highly recommend this weapon. I love the way it sounds. It's super flat shooting, really accurate, really nice. It's got, your typical zeroing, which is 75, 150, and 300. I love the way it sounds. Very snappy. I can't get over it how much I love the 303. I don't bring it along with me very often anymore because there are weapons that just serve different purposes better for what I typically hunt. But I think I might consider grabbing the 303 and bringing it along with me. Now, something to let you guys know for some upcoming guide videos. I decided that instead of hitting new game every single time and like making new save files and everything every single time I go onto a new map. What I'm actually gonna do is make one new game. I'm gonna load into every map, so I have like the little recording snippet of like the intro of the map where it's like, welcome to, you know, in the beginning of this, Te Awaroa. And instead, what I'm going to do is play on my main game save file, but I'm going to reset all of my skills, all of my perks, everything, so I don't have any of the extra abilities. The only thing I'm gonna have is money. But I'm going to hunt exclusively with the 243, the 270, and soft point bullets. Just to kind of get it back to where it should be if you were actually starting the game out new. I'm going to be hunting with, you know, the Ascent scope. I'm going to be wandering around pretty much the same, but you might see in the background where I would have tents, where I might have tripods, but I'm not going to use them. I'm going to, you know, just take advantage of the fact that I have these maps unlocked and make it easier to get around, to do a better job of showing you where the animals are, as well as just taking a little less time to do that, because right now it takes me about 3 hours of recording time just to kind of cover the whole map and show you all the different species, and that's really not a easy way to make these videos, considering they're only like 8 minutes-ish long. So you'll start to see maybe my tents, my tripods in the background of the other videos and stuff like that, but don't worry, we'll still definitely reference like using things base game and using things as if you were a new player, so I won't have like the reload speed and all the other things. But that is all I have for you today. I appreciate you for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time on Rancho. Bye!